package. Let's say orders demo. Okay, whatever the package you want, you can give, but just a given. Okay, now I'm creating a folder demo, order demo.
Orders demos.
Okay, orders. Maybe if I wanted to rename, I can go and right click rename. Suppose if it is some mistake. Okay, now I'm creating a docs folder. Okay, one is document type. We know there are various ways to create document type, like orders. Okay. So I know 1, 2, 3, 4. We have JSON, also XML, eForm, SAP. I can create. Okay. Now I am doing like first. Let's say ID. Okay. Name, order name. It's name. Okay. We need document list because I wanted items to be repeated, and it contains child elements. Okay. 1, 2. I need one is if you want rename, like click quantity, and this one is unit price. Okay, this is, I think, everyone done, right? Nagaraju, Jashwant. Yeah, in flow service also we can do, but I want out here because I want to use multiple places, same document. So if you create, yeah, yes, ma'am.
When we use string and when we use string list, sir.
What is list? Can you tell me? List means list.
Numbers.
Number of items, right?
Number of values, right?
Number of values. It's an array, correct? So string you
Yes.
use only one. String list is an array of strings. Array. When you say array or items, number of values are there. So then you can use array list.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So document you have created it. I'm creating output document type. Output order out. Let's say give order output. Okay. So again, so we have experience. So I'm just doing fast. Okay. ID name. I want this one is I wanted to rename. I can do like that. Okay. Now I want a document list. So this one is product items. String is a QTY. So there's a quantity. Now what else is there? Price. Okay. Total price. If I don't want here is here rename total price.
Sorry, if output and input same names are one.
Yeah, you can give. So you can give the same name also, it works. Okay.
Different name.
Different name also works.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, we are doing the mapping. I given different just to show you like this name is different and this name is different. We can map it. Okay, you can, if you want, you can use the same name also. There's no problem. Okay, I can go ahead.
I am give different names, sir. That's why I'm.
Yeah, you can give different name, same name. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay, done, right? So far here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now I'm creating folder flow, or we can name it service. Basically, it's flow service or service. Okay, here what I am doing is I'm taking a flow service. You can give any name. It's not necessary the same, but it should be a meaningful name. Okay, I given like order map flow service. Okay, now what I will do is I wanted to do some kind of a debug statements, or I can directly start. So one thing is we learn is this is item. Okay, I want to iterate this one or loop. Okay, so that I can map it to this loop, each of this element. Then I can map it as quantity, price to price, and I need to calculate this quantity to unit price so that I will get the total price. Correct. So looking at this one, I should do a loop. Correct. I should do a loop.
Only for items, sir.
Yeah, items only I need to do a loop, right? So yeah, so ID I can map it as is. Correct. So I'm taking the loop. So it expects input loop, right? Input. So, okay, input array. So here what I will do is I will go to the pie first. I'll click here. So before this, I will put it a map just to copy the path of this one tree structure. Oh, I have not taken anything. Okay, just I need to take. Okay, I can. Yeah, I draw it here. Orders I can do. I'm just pasting. Order output.
Correct only.
You taken different, sir.
No. See, one extra parameter is here, right? Total price here. Okay, okay, I'm going here. So I wanted to copy the path, right? To paste it here. I don't have path, so I can drag and drop this map here. Okay, so that I will get this path. Okay, so this path I'm copying. Okay, I'm going to input. Okay, here I'm pasting here. Okay, output array also I will map it here so that what will happen, I can do the calculations. What happened? Okay, tree. Okay, I'm copying these items because this I wanted. This is a loop, right? This is an array. So I copied that array. I'm mapping here. No, so here something issue is there. So this is orders and input output both are same. No, we should not have both same, right? Okay, so I will copy this directly path. Something wrong is going on because pipeline both are showing same. Okay, let me delete this. Let me delete this, save it. And what I'm doing is I'm taking from here document reference. So then I will go to my docs, orders, orders. Then I'm taking again document list here, order output. Okay, saving here. Now I will delete these two. Let me delete. Let me start from here. So map I'll drag and drop so that, yeah, now it came. I have an input and output also. Okay, now I'm taking a loop. So I need input array and output array. So what I can do is, I'm taking only item because I wanted to loop on this only. This is not a loop, correct? It's not an array. This one is item, that's why I wanted to loop on that array. Okay, I've taken this one. I will go here again. Oh, why it went out? I remove this. Something going wrong. Okay, copy this path. I'm going loop here. Output path. I will place output / product items. Let me go. This is also again a problem. Okay. Okay, let me take again freshly. I'll take map so that, okay, I have orders, order ID. These things are there. Okay, then I will go to my loop. Okay, go here. Completely gone. I don't know why it's going on. If the loop is there, that map is going on. Okay, let us see. Copy this loop input array. I'll paste it here. Input array. So this is item. Okay, and then I will go to the output. My order items are there. Okay, and just trying like expand these items. First I will copy path. I will go to the input. I will put it output path. Okay, I'm doing loop over input to output. Then I'm using a mapper. Here map is needed just to map it from items to item. Okay, I wanted to map it these items to here item, this item, not that is this item. Okay, are you getting? So this item I map it with quantity, this item mapping with like this. Let me test this one if it is working or not first. So far here. Okay, so are you getting? So inside loop, outside loop, this is a items are list of items. Okay, these items are list, but inside the loop that becomes a single element only. Even though for us it's repeating element, but inside the loop this is a single item. Are you getting? Inside the loop, product is a what do you call it? It's a item only. It's not a list. It's a document. See, if you see this one, document type only. Data type is document. Here, if you see inside loop. But if I click here, if you see this one, document list. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So outside the loop, this is item because we are iterating on the items, right? Okay.
Yes.
Inside the item, if we see the data type, if we click here, that is document. Single element will be. It's a single element.
Data type is document outside the loop.
Outside the loop, it's a document list.
All items are under the documents.
Yeah. Are you getting? So because we are iterating on items, inside that it's a item is a document. It's not a list. Is that clear? What I'm talking? Okay. Now these items to this item quantity, I mapped it like this. Okay. We need to multiply and map it here. Okay. There are two ways you can multiply. One, you can use publish pub, right? You have a public math functions here. Math, and you can use multiply int. You can use this also. Before this one, let's say I can use like this also. I added here. Okay. So not here. I can do above. Here I can do multiply this order item. This quantity I can do here, unit price, I'll get an output. This one I can map it to our
Number 2.
Yeah, so that means not right. I can do like this. Okay, it is mapped with price, and then this mapping will be mapped these two. So total 3 fields will be mapped. So this will work. Okay, let us see if it works or not. Okay, and then we'll see the next one, what we can do. So this is where it is. This is order demo here. Okay, so see here, I'm right click and just running as flow service. Okay, so let's order ID 1, name is pens of the order. So test order quantity 1. Okay, so this is a list. That's why we need to click here so that it becomes order 0. Then only you can give 2. So quantity unit price is 10. So we should get 20. Let's say 1 item. So if you see product items, we are not mapped completely. Output order IDs are not mapped. But if you see this quantity is 2, price is 10, total price is 20. We got it, right?
Yes, sir.
So you can do like this. Okay, the way like you can use the functions. Okay, but if I have to do many calculations, I have hundreds of fields here. Okay, many calculations I wanted to do means I have to drag and drop all these, right? Many things, many times, right? It takes a lot of time, right? Instead of that, what I am doing, see, I will go here itself. Okay, what I need to calculate this into this, multiply, right? This two, and map it here. Okay, so here instead of writing this kind of multiply, I will right click here, add transformer. Okay, math, add multiply, right? Multiply ints. Okay, so here Yeah, directly I can map it this quantity to quantity. Okay, quantity to input. What's happening? Okay,
Click on both and use.
yeah, that is what we need to do next. Yeah. So Anusha got experience more than me. Yep. Yeah. The thing is now it's all about practice. Okay. See, I'm not doing that much practice. It's like my experience only. I'm just teaching you. Okay. So it's a practice only says what to do. Okay. Mind will work like that. So when you do practice, oh, this is not working, then go with other thing. Okay. That's why I says practice is needed. Okay. Now this value I wanted to map it to total price.
Total price.
Okay, I can minimize this. When I minimize this like this, you can do. Okay, so this one is not required. I can remove it. Okay, see how cool it is. Like every time drag, if I have to multiply multiple things, right, I need to drag from there, and the code puts lot of things. So here you can do the transformations like this. Okay, inside the map you can do transformation. Now test this one if it works or not. Okay, I can go right click. So same. See, quantity, I got it. Okay, you got it, right? So now again, I can go. So this field is missed out. Okay, I can map it. Okay, now I can see. See, I got the input this, and all these are coming. Correct? Now, so what I will do is, okay, now this loop is over. Once the loop is done, right? I don't want to display everything output. Okay, so what I can do is I will keep one more mapper here. Okay, in the output I don't want to display this one. Okay, I can drop out. Okay, I put it like this. I will have only this one. I don't want the input to be displayed output. Okay, now I will run this. Okay, my order output, see nicely it came 1 2 and these two quantities priced. Is it cool? I want everyone to do this one now. So now you know how to add the transformation. We'll talk about what is transformation, how transformation useful, what are the details we can do. Okay, more about it. Okay, just do it now. So we use loop. Okay, so we use the loop to iterate. Okay, and then you are accumulating the data. Okay, this can be done using, there's one more way also you can do. Okay, what we did is loop map, then we are looping each item. Okay, and then we are collecting, we are mapping one element at a time, right? One record at a time. So this item, and you are mapping item you are doing here. So this loop is we are doing inside the loop. Instead of that, this way we can do. Let's for each. Have you heard about for each? Studied? Did anyone gone through map?
Yes, sir.
So is there is a for each option is
Yes,
given.
sir. For each is there, sir.
Okay, so there we can use it. Instead of mapping this way, we can do a for each. So for each, when we do is, let's say I have input document, this one. I have output document. What I am doing is mapping from this item to this item. Okay, quantity this one, and we are doing total. So when we wanted this kind of a document to document mapping, okay, document to document mapping, and do internally some transformations. Okay, at that time I can use for each instead of going with the loop. Okay, my left side, so my input is document, document list or document list. My output is also document list. In that case, I can use for each. Okay, how we can use it? Let's see. Okay, so the same code, order map, right? Orders demo. I'm doing with a for each. Same inputs we have. Okay, I'm doing one more flow service. We call it as for each demo service. Okay. See, what I am doing is I'm taking only one mapper. Okay, we have input, insert, document reference. I'm taking my orders is input here. Let me, all right, orders input. Okay, so insert, document reference, orders output, order output. Okay, in the tree mode, what I'm doing is I just taken this pipeline, right? I have my input, I have my output here. Okay, this is my output. What I will do is, this is my document list. This is also my document list. I can, oh, wait, let me delete this. I will select these two. I have this one option. Have you seen this? Create a for each mapping between selected array variables. I will select like this. Okay. When I click this one, this is a list and this one is list. That's why for each is came. Okay. Inside for each, what I will do is I will map it like this. This quantity I'm mapping with this quantity through this for each. Okay, price is 5, price for each update. Inside here, I'm adding a transform to quantity to find the quantity. Add transformation, math, add, multiply, close. I'm dragging drop, so selecting this number one, again selecting two. So the one way is expand it and map it. Okay, otherwise just drag like that, the way I did. So you can map it this total price. So this value I'm selecting. Are you getting? So this also gives the same result. Okay, and these two fields are missing. I can map it. This one is a single element. I can directly one-to-one mapping. I can map name. I can map it. Save it. Okay, if I run this one flow service, it gives me same result. Okay, ID 1, name is 1. Okay, so this is my list. That's why I'm selecting add rows. Okay, adding quantity 1. Let's say unit price is 5. I'm adding one more record here just to see quantity 2. Unit price is 20. Okay, click OK. If I run, see, I got my input. If I close my input, I got the output. The total price 1 into 5, 5, 2 into 4, 20. Are you getting? Within one mapper itself, I did. Okay, so we can do for each. We can use for each when my input is document list and output is document list. Okay, but if my input is string list, okay, my output is document list, I have to use loop only. Are you getting? If my input is document list, output is string list, Okay, then I had to use loop only on both sides. Suppose if it is input is string list, output is also string list, you can use for each. Are you getting what I'm talking? When to use loop, when to use for each. Is that clear?
Yes,
Is
sir.
that clear? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So now we tested both ways. One is loop also, we got the same results. For each also, we got the same results. Correct? So when to use loop, when to use for each. Okay. You can use for each. Suppose let's say my input is string list. Okay. Output is document list. Both data types are not same. Both are same? No, right?
No,
Okay.
sir.
When both data types are not same, at that time you can use for loop. Okay. Oh, sorry, loop. Okay. And both data types are not same. Okay. When both data types are same, you can use for loop. For each, not for loop, for each. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. So suppose let's say I have items here. Okay. Products I mapped here. Okay. Let me put mapper and drop the outputs first. I don't want this input to be there, right? I drop the output. Okay. Input here. Save it. I'm just running the same to see my output. Should be only output. We got the output, right? Product and this one. Okay. Now see, I have to here. I'm coming here again. If quantity, what I want to do is, okay, I wanted to filter here. I don't want all to be mapped. Okay, here everything is mapped, right? From items to item, it is mapped, right? If the quantity greater than 10, then only map to the output. Are you getting? If the quantity is greater than 10, only those records only I wanted in the output. Are you getting the requirement?
Yes, sir.
So how can you do that? In for each, okay. First of all, I want here in the order map. Okay, I want, if the quantity is greater than 10, then only I need output. How can you do here?
We have to do condition.
How in web methods? How, what is the condition? Means how can you use a condition? What is a step? What is a step we used for condition? We have so many flow steps are there. Which one to use so that you can filter? Means you can, check the condition.
Branch.
Yeah. Here I can use a branch. Okay. So in branch, suppose let's say loop is there. I will map only if quantity greater than 0. So branch, how can I do? What are the
Label.
okay? So here, where here I have to write label or here I have to write label?
In branch we have to write.
Okay. What I will do is, so here also I can do switch. If I have multiple things are there, if else condition, I will use switch. Okay. Otherwise, I can set this one to true. When I set evaluation label to true, means this switch should be empty. Should not be there. Okay. Now here under the below statement, we should evaluate label here. Okay. Label should true, then only this will execute. You got it in the branch?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is here I will take quantity, right? Order. I'm copying this path. I will go here, map. Here I will put it percentage, paste. See, here it's showing order item 0. So, but we wanted that item only. Okay, slash item. Okay, quantity. This is not output. It's a map condition.
Condition.
Yeah,
Condition.
condition I'm writing. Okay, so what I'm doing is actually we should not. Okay, here input I should go pipeline. I should have copied this one. Which one? Order item quantity. I have to copy this one. Okay, I should come here. I need to paste here. Okay, equal to is greater than 10. Then only I wanted to map this, execute this one. Otherwise, don't execute. Okay, I can save it like this. Okay, now I'm going to execute this one, map operation. So my first quantity is 2. Okay, second item I will take it 20. Okay, and unit price is 10. So this should be filter out. This should not be in the output. Filter, because I'm doing a filter like that. Okay, click run. I got the output C only.
Which is greater than 10.
Yeah, but this one is not displayed output. Are you getting?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So how can you do this condition? So that is where branch is useful. Okay, branch is useful. Inside the branch, you don't have multiple if else conditions. You have only one condition. If this condition should execute only if it matches. So that's why I use evaluate labels is equal to true, and this label is like this. You got it, right?
Yes, sir.
Everyone got this one? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So after this call, okay, this is assignment. You have to do practice, guys. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Especially Nagaraju, Jashwant, Sai Teja. I need more practice. Even Megan
Sure.
also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Sir, one doubt, sir.
Hmm.
If, for example, if you want to have multiple inputs, if we only need above that, we need to use the branch and like the conditions, sir, like for each.
Okay. So same result will come with the loop also. Same result will come with the for each also. Okay.
But previous inputs like multiple inputs can't be displayed.
Multiple inputs. Yeah, it can be displayed. In both cases, you can display. See, here loop I am using. Okay, there is sometimes you need to use loop. Okay, sometimes you may need to use for each. It depends on the requirement.
Data type.
Okay, yeah, first is data type, second one is a requirement also.
When data types are same or not same means we can use loop. When data types are same only, we have to use for each.
No, see, so
When data
if both data types are same, okay, input data type, okay, and output data type,
for
We
each,
will use for each loop.
you can. What I'm saying, no, it's not mandatory.
we can use for loop
For each.
for each or loop also. We can use both.
Both you can use for each or loop also. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, but if input and output are not same,
Compulsory we have to use loop.
This
Loop.
loop.
okay, here I'm saying you must.
Must.
Okay, use
Okay.
loop only. Okay, why I'm saying here you can. Okay, so here sometimes there is a requirement like this. So only one document to another document you want to map, you can go and use for each. But sometimes what will happen, on the each record you have to do some other logic also, like insert into a database. Okay, then map it to output. Some activities need to be done on the each record. Okay, are you getting? Means I have items. Okay, let's say item 0 quantity is there. Okay, this is one is input is 1. Okay, something like is there. Now quantity price is there. Okay, equal to 100. You have one more item. Okay, here I will say 2, 20, 30. Okay, but my requirement is for each of these record, insert into database and then map it to output. If I say, what you will do? You have to loop only, right? Are you getting? You have to insert in database. You have to take one record at a time and insert in database. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But only direct mapping from one input to another input, then you can use for each. Okay. But that will come with your experience. Don't worry. Okay. But for each, loop, how to use it. Okay. If I give you some small thing, if I ask you to implement in loop, you should be able to do loop. Okay. If I ask you to do in for each, you should do in for each. Correct? Okay. So now here we filter out. Correct? Suppose in case of for each, how can I do that? Okay. So here we have a map, right? Okay. Here also I can do the same filter. How means here there is an option. If I click filter criteria, what I can do is I will map this quantity path and click here. Here quantity greater than 10 only. Too many parameters. Okay. Okay, quantity. Okay, I want for each means each of this quantity I wanted to check only that element only I had to check. Okay, I'm not using anything, I don't need anything, I can do like this. Okay, here if I run now, let me see what will happen. So this time I'm having one quantity to both should be filtered out and no output should be there. See, is there any output? Is there? No, right? So now I will change my quantity. So first one I will change it to 20 quantity. So only first quantity should be present in the output. Something is going wrong. For each this is crazy. Okay, let me go here. This I will put it much as is. Here I will give, let's say 0. What will happen? Only one I wanted. Can I get one? Okay, so that is working. Now let me go here. So pipeline for each Yeah, okay. I wanted this quantity. Each item to no closing delimiter form. Okay, so items dot quantity. Let me select that. No. Okay. That filter. Okay, here's something I'm doing wrong. This filter criteria. Okay, I will let you know how to write this criteria. Okay, so here means in for each we have this option. These are the criteria available to filter out, or criteria available when you map from items to items, means for each, using for each. One is input filter criteria. So that means you can filter out item, let's say input records, based on the condition you written here. Is that clear? Filter criteria.
Sir, when we have to take append and 3 options are there. No?
Okay, so here now, like I wanted to append, like here 10 are there, here 10 are there. I can use append. So one item, another item I wanted to append. Okay, so all the items, let's say I want, if I use items after filter, let's say there is no filter. If I use append, so all the items I can find it the output. If I use override, only only let's override only last item I will find it, not the rest of the things. Okay, but Anusha, I will come back and explain a little bit more. I need to study.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so I will come back. I will explain this properly. But these are the conditions available. One is like filter criteria, so you can filter out. Are you getting? So input filters. These are the input filters. So based on the, let's say, quantity greater than 10, then only I wanted that records in the output. So I can write a filter criteria here. So only those items only available in the output. Okay, so here I will come back this copy mode. What is copy mode? Okay, here this index is there. Index in the sense, let's say each item, I think you have seen, right? Here this one, if you see, this one is item 0, item 1, item 3, item 2, like that is there, right? If I add one more, so this is index 1, 0, 1, 2, like that, it is an index. Are you getting? So now 2 is there, that is one more index. Okay, I want only this item, suppose, let's say. Okay, what is the index? 1, right? Or I want 1 and 2. Okay, I don't want 0 in my output, I want 1 and 2 only. Okay, how can I get it that one? So I will go to the mapper here. I'm not writing anything here. I don't do anything here. Here I want 1, 2, right? I will write 1 and 2. Okay, so that means 1 to 2 I will get in output. Let's see if this works or not. We have 3 items, 0, 1, 2. Okay, we'll get 2. I will give this as a 30. Let's say this is 40. So I will get only 30, 40 quantity items in the output. So second, this one, and 1 and 2 items. See, I got 1 and 2, right? Only 2 items I got it. Clear or not? So here position is 0 and 1 only. But from the input I am filtering, okay, whatever I wanted items, those items only available in the output. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm explaining again. In the for each, you have an option like filter out input to output. What are the items you wanted to copy? First one is filter criteria, where you can use this field and you can write it like greater than 10, less than 10, or something criteria. Like suppose let's say description is there. Description starts with web methods. I can, whenever I wanted to write like that, I can write like this, right? Percentage description percentage. If suppose let's say this is a field, I wanted equal to single quote cap. Where is gone cap? Okay, 6 cap like this. I can write it, right? Have you remember this one? Web methods.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yesterday.
sir.
That means it should start with this word only.
Yes.
Okay, so I can write that kind of a filter criteria here. Okay, then click next. So I will come back this one mode. Then here you have an option, like here also you have an option. Let's say I have 50 items are there. Okay, so I want it from 1 to 10 only. So then I can write 1 to 10. Okay, I can write it 1 to 10 only. Okay, now I can run. So I have only 3 items, but I'm expecting from 1 to 10. So I will get these values. So I got the values. Are you getting? Okay, so in for each you have this option. What are the options are available? 4 options. Filter criteria.
Copy mode action, index,
Okay. In copy mode, what are the options available?
merge, append,
You are right.
Yeah. So these are very important. In for small projects, small use cases, we may not use, but very complex. I will show you one day. In the complex mapping projects, we need to know all these things. Without these, you cannot map. You cannot integrate 2 applications. Okay. For example, I want like a input. I am getting an orders. Output is my orders. Like insert into send into another application with the quantity greater than 10 only. Okay. If the order is less than quantity less than 10, those items to be sent to another application. Okay. So that kind of requirements may come. Okay. So at that time you should know like, oh, this for each, how to filter it. Okay. One is branch. You can use branch to filter it out, or you can use it for loop also. Okay. You got it, right? So now again, I wanted everything, whatever I explained, right? Okay. One more I will explain. Suppose let's say in order output, I'm adding a date field. I want date to be displayed here. Okay. Order date. Okay. Now in my flow service here also, let me see. Stop it. That's right. Okay, there are few things need to be explained so that so far I think whoever studied map, so far whatever I explained, those are given or anything else is given. Anyone remember?
What's for once? One second.
Let me see. So this one is very important, like which one the one I'm going to explain now. Date. Okay, dates many times we needed. Without date, I don't think any flows will be there. For example, I received an order. Okay, the moment I received an order, I wanted to insert into database with the current date or current date time. Yeah, so that are very important. Okay, so without date, there's no functionality. Okay, we should know. So let me use here. In the output, there is no map. Okay, in the output, I'm adding a date field. Okay, date field. Okay, now let me close all. Order demo. I'm going with service. In the output, date is there. Okay, here also I may use. Okay, in for each we are done, right? So we map these things, but I want date also. It's not in the output for each, it's outside of my for each. Okay, so I will, so outside I need here. Okay, so here also I can add like this, add transformation. I will go to the pub.date, get current date, or get current date. So this date, there is no input. I can directly map output here. But if you see this pattern, okay, so the pattern is nothing but you are saying which format date you wanted, whether you want dd -mm -yy format or your month date like this dd or yy. This format may be needed someone. Okay, dd/mm/yy. Okay, these are the patterns. Okay, mm/dd/yy. Okay, or someone needed mmm. What is the meaning of this mmm? So 2-digit right? That is nothing but it's our month 01 or 02 like that. Okay, but if it's 3 characters, right, 3 M's, then it is like Jan. Okay, or Feb.
Okay.
MAR. It will be given as like that. But if I have 4 M's, okay, January, February, complete it will be there. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
So everyone should know these things. Date patterns many times needed. Okay, why? One example is in India we used to say like dd mm yy, right? Always we use our format
Yes,
is
sir.
dd mm yy. Okay, but in US we always says like mm first it will come mm date and yy.
Yeah.
Okay, so you need a conversion. Suppose let's say US companies, they are doing some business in India, for example. So the data, the revenue, they get it in US, right? So they need date conversion. Alexa, stop. Okay, so when you want to convert date from India to US, you need a transformation. Okay, because both date formats are not same, right? You have to do some kind of a transformation. Okay, so that's why you need to know these patterns. Okay, so this is a pattern. I'm saying what format I wanted the date. So I will say mm dd yy format. Okay, that is a pattern I'm giving. Okay, I will test now. this. What is this one I'm testing? Okay, for each. See, you got the format. Okay, you know how to use date format now. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, there is one more. I will take very simple one. Let's say flow service. I'm taking one more flow service. Just a conditional mapping. Okay, so here input, I have a list. Numbers, number list. I'm taking the one he explained also. Conditional mapping. Have you heard about conditional mapping?
Sir.
Okay, so let me output list, or I'm doing a sum. Let's say I want to do some kind of a sum. Okay, I have a number list. I want to do sum. So a number list is like this. I have number is which is a list equal to, let's say I have 12, 15, 56, 1, 10. Okay, my output is I wanted to sum only, let's say -1. I wanted to sum only positive numbers. I don't want to sum negative numbers. Okay, let's say everything is, just to simplify less, I'm using this one. Okay, now my result should be this one: 2, 6, 8, 9, 19. I want 19 only. Are you getting? I don't want to add this one. Okay, now how to implement this? Previously we did like, no, everything is sum is this. Now sum you assign to first 0. I think we did like that, right? Sum equal to 0. We looped it. We taken the first number from the list. 0 plus 2, 2, and second again sum. This we added like that. Everything we mapped. But now I should not take this one. Okay, so one is I can use a branch, right? Condition in the sum. Before doing the sum I can do that. Okay, other is conditional mapping. How can we do both? I will explain now. I can use branch, also conditional mapping. Okay, now I know I'm explaining, but later if I ask you to do, you may find difficulties. That I know, because I'm not giving the recording to see. Okay, but I want you to struggle. Okay, the good thing is, like, you know, if you struggle and try to do right, you will learn more things than just look at and coding. Your mind will not work if you just copy paste. Are you getting? I know a few people are thinking like, hey, how can I do after this one? Only is explaining, I'm not doing. Okay, recording is not giving. But think, do. Yesterday someone is asking me, not you guys, in my company also, in my project also, I was explaining, that guy is saying, you guy explaining, you're not giving me recording, how can I do after this? Okay, I told the same, that guy, if I give you, you will do the just copy paste, your brain will not work, think. It's a just copy paste, and you will not get an errors. Okay, you feel like it's easy and you can do, but it's, in fact, it's not correct. When you start working yourself, I think Meghana, she did, right? She did, and then she find like under the loop she's not able to. Okay, so when you do work, then only you will come to know. Okay, that's why I'm not giving the recordings. Okay, I want you guys to struggle, learn. Okay, I'm also do the same thing, like, no, if I get initially problems, I know the tool very well, or technology I know very well. If I'm getting easy, everything is smooth going, right? I don't know what is there inside also. If problems comes, no one will help me. Okay. Okay. Now here I'm using my conditional branch. I will use for loop first. Before that, I wanted to initialize my sum equal to 0. Okay. Delete this. I'm making some map and I wanted sum to initialize to 0. Everyone knows this one. Okay. Now I'm using my loop. Okay. I know how to loop it, right? So I will take this list, map, go to here, put it here. Now I don't want my output list because I'm not accumulating the output. I'm only calculating sum. That's why I'm not giving the output array. Is it clear? Input array, output array, when to use?
Yes.
Okay. I'm looping. Now I wanted to add ints, right? Integers. First I will see integers additions are working or not. Sum. Math functions. I'm using math functions. Flow. Add ints. Okay. Selecting that. Here, what I'm doing is this will be inside the loop. It will be a document. So document, it's a string. C. Correct? It's a single element. Outside that number list, it's a, if you see this one, it's a list. Are you getting? So this everyone asks, outside the loop, if a document list is there, what will happen inside that loop? Is it document list or document?
Document.
Document.
So similarly, if this one is before loop, right? Outside the loop, which is a string list.
String.
Inside, if I come, that the same field becomes a string. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, yes, sir.
Now looping, I'm adding. So this number with sum, I'm adding. Okay. My output. Stop. Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop. It listens something and it's crashed. I need to stop that. Okay. So this one is summed everything. I'm taking the output here just to drop the fields which I don't want. I don't want these two number list also. I don't want value also. I don't want, and I'm dropping all. Okay. I'm saving. So output will be only sum. So drop, drop, drop. Okay. Save. I will have only sum. Okay. Now I will test this one that works or not first. Then how to filter, we'll see. Miss, yeah. So this one is list 1, 2, 3. Let's say I'm putting -1 first. Okay. 2 and 3. 3 to 5 -1, 4. I will get 4. Sum 4. Everyone knows this one, correct? But my condition is I don't want to add if the number is less than 0. That means it's a negative number. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I need to add a branch here.
Branch.
I'm moving here. Okay. So branch, I can put a switch here. Okay. And then I can evaluate here. Okay. Or I can go here directly in the label also I can evaluate. We can do two ways, right?
Yes.
One is if I said false. Okay. Here I need to give my label. Both ways we will do.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see. No. Number. So I will copy. Okay. I'll go to the branch, switch, and the number list here. So when I'm saying this one is false, we can use switch. Okay, I'm using here value greater than label greater than 6, greater than 0, less than 0. Yeah, greater than 0, then only it should execute. Okay.
Yes, sir. We can add minus.
Yeah, so we can write. There is no need. If I say this value, right? So then I just give this. Okay, so here if it is 0, then only it will work. Okay, so we need to go not here. So we need to remove this one to true. I have to set like that. Now this condition I can go in here to check percentage number list percentage greater than 0 slash I need to remove. I can write like this. Okay, are you getting? Then only this will be executed. 0, then only this statement step will execute. Otherwise, it will not execute. Are you getting? Okay. Then I'm running again. So this should give 5. Only 5.
Yes.
Okay. Or I can set the breakpoint and I can loop it to just to check it is working or not. I can like this set breakpoint, go, yes, switch. And then switch. Yeah. Here it is there. Okay. So we are here. What is going on? Where is my designer call? Okay. I think it will. Oh, no, it's there here only.
Here only.
System got hang. Wait. No. Automatically it will not save. Yeah. Yeah. That's why what we do is every minute we'll save it.
Immediately we have to say what we did.
Yeah. We have to do save. Okay.
Save.
Because of this software, no, I work for another software. I was doing like every minute I'm saving. So the guy was asking, why are you saving so many times? I was laughing like I was working another tool, which is every minute I need to save it. Because of that, I am doing this. Is here also I'm doing the same. Okay, so we have to save this one, the methods. But once we get this, what you call licensed version, right? And in the organizations, network disconnectivity will not be there. So there is no need. You can work for an hour, it will not disconnect. Okay, because of this trial version, they did like that. Anyways, now let's
Debug.
we are here. Let me. Oh, this is completely blocked. This is not working. I don't know. Close it. Are you able to see any? Okay, Java wrap here. I don't see my. Zulu. It's not there, right? Zulu. It's not there. It's going on. And task. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay. I don't know why it's showing. That's crazy. I'm closing something else. Why this is closed? Okay.
Yes,
That
sir.
will tell them. I wanted like branch. Now you know like branch. Why do we need branch?
Yes.
Okay. Now I'm going with debug as run flow service. I will add 1, 2, 3, -1, 2, 3. I do yes switch statement. Okay, it comes to here, then step over. So sum is 0, first initialized. Okay, sum is 0, iteration 1. Okay, so first time it didn't went. It not even went to here because the condition is first one is -1 was there. Okay, now second iteration, let's see. Second iteration, see, it went inside. You got it? Are you getting what I did?
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
and now it is sum is adding. Sum is added, so it becomes 2. Now it comes to again here. Yeah, sum is added. Sum is again 2 plus 2. It will be done. Just 2 plus 3 is 5. Okay, so this will work if we said like this. Okay, it's clear, right? How can I do the debug also? How can I use a branch also? Okay, some bad, but many projects what we do is, so this condition is applied on only one, right? Correct? Only one activity only you added this label for evaluation.
Yes.
But I wanted to print statement also. Now more than one activities are there. One steps I wanted to execute if the condition is true. How can I do?
More than?
Suppose let's say number is greater than 0, then only add. Okay. If the
Yes.
number list is greater than 0, then only print. I want print. The number is going to add. Like that, I wanted to print. I wanted to use debug statement. How can I use it? Are you getting? I want debug statement here.
Chapter flow dot debug log.
Okay, I will use that one, but how it works? So this one you are saying, right? I can use it, but in the branch there should be condition right here, right? So you want to say like this condition only condition I will also put it here. You both are my execute. Is it going to execute like this? If I put it branch, we know, right? Only one, if this condition is true, first condition is true, it will execute, and next it will not execute the next condition, next statement. Are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Branch, only one condition only will execute, right?
Sir.
It's a kind of a switch statement or case statement. We know in a branch we have condition, default, and null.
Yes.
4 types, right? Okay, but if you cannot write like this, I want these 2 statements to be executed if number is greater than 0. Okay, so I cannot put it like this. So for this reason, we need to use sequence here. I will use sequence. See, how can I use it? This sequence under this label, I will add this one. I will remove this. I will add it here. If number is greater than 0, this sequence will execute whatever the statements under this sequence. Okay, so that's why I'm moving like this. I'm moving like this one, like this, and remove this label here. Are you getting? So if number is greater than 0, this sequence will be executed. Okay, that means whatever values there under this one will be executed. Are you getting? So that's why we need sequence. Is it clear? Sequence?
How we can print 0, sir? How we can print 0?
How we can set a
Print 0.
okay, now yeah, if greater than 1, right? So here I can print number like this. So the value will be printed. Or I can write, I will remove this one. We know like this path I will copy local variable. I can set it local variable also.
Yes.
Okay, and I will set this one. I will select now value greater than 0 is something. I can write like this. Okay, I can save it. So in this case, I need sequence. Okay, so many projects under the branch, we always use sequence, and below that we will add n number of blocks. Even if it is 1, n number of steps. Even if 1 step, also we will use step first, the sequence first. Under that we will use 1 step. Is it clear? Debug log. No, here I have not given to message. You can give to message. Some also you can give to message. Yeah, you can do. How can I do? I can copy this, and here also I can put sum equal to percentage. Like that also I can do. Whatever you want, you can do. Getting right? So this is why we can use sequence. I think you know sequence. Exit and what are the conditions available? Sequence.
Success.
Failure, success, that.
Failure and success.
And the done.
Yeah.
Done. You have no, right? Failure means any one is failed,
Stop.
it will stop. Success means whichever the
Any
first
one
one is
success,
success, it will stop. Done is even if it is failed, it will go and execute other activities, other steps. Right? You have to remember this. Clear, right? This one?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now this is one way we can do. Okay. Now I will disable this one entire thing. I will do differently. Disable this step, and map also I'm disabling. Okay, I'm using same one more loop, same, whatever the number list I'm iterating. This time I'm not using branch. Okay, I will use the way add we are using. Okay, add numbers. Addition, right? Math.
And
Add-ins. Okay, but this time okay, no, this time what I'm doing is num I need to map it with the input list, right? Sum I will map it to this sum. Okay, but this one I will not directly map it. Okay, I will do a conditional mapping. If this number is greater than 0, then only map it. How I am doing is how to do that? Create a link variable. Okay, I will select here. You see the transition I'm selecting, right? The moment I selected here, it is changing properties. Okay, I have a copy condition. So you're copying this value to this one, right? Are you getting? Number we are copying. So that's why copy condition. So condition, when to map it, when to copy this number list to number. So I'm writing like this, copy. Okay, here copy condition, if percentage number list greater than 0, then only map it. Okay, so when I map it at the see color is changed to blue. Okay, when you map that condition, right? Conditional mapping, when you do the conditional mapping, yeah, that means copy condition, the color will change to blue. Okay, now the sum output is I'm mapping to sum. Okay, so this will also like this also. Now one more thing you have to do is, it's not like copying here. Okay, one more thing you have to do is set variable. Okay, so if the value is 0, so value is less than 0, then this number should be 0, right? If I add 0 to the number, it will be same, right? So that's why I'm going to set a value 0. Okay, and we need to remove this override pipeline value to this one. If I remove it, what will happen? The number is greater than 0, then it will be copied to this number. Are you getting? The number is greater than 0, it will be copied. Otherwise, okay, if the number is less than 0, it will be not copied. Instead, what are the value we set here? 0, that will be taken. Are you clear? This one, what I'm explaining?
Yes, sir.
Can you explain me?
Answer explains, sir.
Okay, so here number list we are iterating. Okay, first number will be taken here. Okay, now generally previously we are not like this. Okay, what we are doing is we are mapping this to this number.
Number list number 1 is. Yes,
So
sir.
we are not checking any condition, like, even if it is less than 0 or greater than 0, we are not checking here. Directly we are here or doing here. But I wanted to map this value like this. Condition is I want to write like this. If number less than 0, copy. Oh, sorry, number is greater than 0. Yeah, greater than 0, copy. Okay, else set it to 0. Okay, if I set it to 0, means that number I'm not considering basically. Okay, so I wanted to do like this, right? Here, So I mapped this one. Okay, this dragged. If I select this one, copy condition is there. Here I'm adding condition like greater than 0. Then
Less
only
than.
copy this value to here. Okay, that is one. Greater than 0, then only copy the value. Else I need to set 0, right? So that set value I can do here. Here there is a set value is here. So then I'm setting value to 0. Okay, I have to remove this override pipeline variables to 0. I have to use. Okay, so that means if I'm not okay, I will go to that function. So what is saying now? Override pipeline values. So from one one iteration to another iteration, this number list value will be there, right? Next iteration also these values will be there. Okay, what you're doing is overriding the pipeline variables. So when you're doing this one, it will override here like that. Okay, but you'll come to know Shiva later. Little bit experience is needed. Okay, don't focus too much on it. But conditional mapping, when you are doing this, you have to set 0 here and remove this one. Okay, and you have to drop these two in the output. Okay, that you have to do conditional mapping.
Okay.
Okay, so we can do like this. Now I'm running the same -1, 2, 3, so I should get 5. See, some value is 5. Are you getting?
We give that sum is 0. If we can give that sum is greater than 0, we get that value without copying.
Sum is greater than 0. No, only number you wanted to, right? You wanted
That
to
number one, double click on number one, you gave 0 na sir. Without giving 0.
okay, if you are not giving 0, okay.
Greater than that condition without copy. You
Okay,
said
without
greater than
copy.
0. Greater than 0, you keep as less than 0. Here you give
Okay,
another
so you want me to hear what should I do?
less than 0.
Less than 0. Okay, I give greater than 0. No, if I give less than 0, that means it is copying. So -1 value also copying here.
Okay, -1 value also there for us.
Yeah, it will be mapped. Okay,
Which is
so
not
we
there
don't
in
want,
that.
right? We want only value greater than 0, then only map it. Are you getting? Why? Because I wanted to copy only in case greater than 0. Okay, you may ask why I'm setting 0 value here. Correct? Suppose value is not copied. Yeah.
If you don't set 0, it is not copied.
No, Anusha, that is not correct. See, this is addition, right? Addition expecting 2 values. Definitely it expects 2 inputs. Okay. Suppose let's say what the condition we written, number is greater than only copy. Okay.
Yes.
Number is greater than 0 only copy. If number is less than 0, if it is not copying, means what is the value of this number 1?
0.
How it is 0? How it knows 0? Yeah, if we set 0, then only it consider it as a 0.
0.
That's why we setting value 0. Okay, that is why we need set the value to 0. Otherwise, no need. But we need to set because we are using this condition. Map only if the condition is greater than value greater than 0.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, and we are dropping this one. So that's why it is working. Now if I test, it will work. I got 5. Okay, I can use one mapper because I don't want this number list to be displayed and value to be displayed in my output. I will use mapper. I will drop this one and value also drop this one. Okay, save it and run. See, I got a result. Is that clear?
Exactly.
So this is a conditional mapping. Okay. Now whatever I explained, right, the guy is also explained the same. Now mapping. Now you have to go through again mapping. Okay, the way we are doing, right? First you will study, you will understand little bit, then I will explain, then you have to go and again study. Okay, I want everyone to go through today and do all these exercises which I explained, right? You have to practice. Everyone, please. Okay, see, my work is I can explain, but until you practice, we can't do anything. Okay,